agreement with all the reasons urged by my right honourable friend against the introduction of the secret ballot. The measure would be of dubious efficacy. The time is not ripe for it. There are other pressing matters, such as the broadening of the
Did you not hear the Prime Minister speak?
I was detained at home by an unexpected guest. How's it going?
Well, Mildmay spoke against the ballot, and now Monk is supporting him. We expect trouble from Turnbull later on.
Making change in the procedure for casting votes.
There he is.
Mr. Speaker, sir, that the right honourable leader of the present government resists the wishes of the people of England and continues to oppose the ballot need come as no surprise. But that my right honourable friend, the last speaker, a man who has always advertised himself as a fighter for progressive and radical views, that a man such as this should oppose the ballot is matter first for astonishment and then for grave embarrassment. For can it be, one must ask oneself, that the right honourable member has been corrupted by the powers and pleasures of the office which he now enjoys?
I had played with a few ideas.
So gather them together good and sharp and be ready to answer Turnbull when he's done. Well, don't you understand, man? This is your big chance to show what you're made of. We're counting on you to defend Monk against Turnbull's attack.
I hadn't thought of anything so important as that.
Perhaps
My first speech, Barrington. I can't take on a man like Turnbull. He'd be sure to make a mess of me.
Take it or not as you please. Turnbull will be speaking for another 20 minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes. No.
And the flattery
I'll give you 5. I'll give you 5 minutes, Phil. And that'll give me a chance to find somebody else if you decide to back out. Come on.
The case is clear enough. This one-time champion of freedom now lolls on his cushions while an enslaved people groans in its shackles.
Lady Laura,
Mr. Finn.
I come to confess a failure.
Well, I suppose Sunday's as good a day as any for such a mission. Mr. Kennedy doesn't approve of Sunday visitors, Mr. Finn.
Well, then I better go.
No, I've been bored out of my mind all day with the reading of prayers and sermons. At least you'll not preach at me. What is this failure?
Well, during the debate after the Queen's speech on Thursday night, I finally got my chance to make my mark. Barrington Earl came and asked me to defend Monk. He'd been attacked by Turnbull over the ballot. And I refused, because I felt the responsibility was too great.
So it was. How could an untried man defend a minister in such a case?
Yes, but Barrington thinks I refused because secretly I'm in favor of the ballot.
But in fact, you did so out of modesty.
I did so because I was afraid.
I think you were quite right to decline. I'm sure Mr. Monk himself would agree, and so would Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy was sitting right in front of me when it happened. He didn't seem very sympathetic at the time. I don't care what Mr. Kennedy may think.
You shouldn't say that, Mr. Finn.
I only care what Mr. Kennedy's wife may think.
It's nice to find two people in this house who are not reading the Bible. You must look positively animated. You mustn't let Mr. Kennedy catch you.
We mustn't mock Mr. Kennedy's scruples, Violet.
Oh, I don't. But I'm not looking animated, and I'm just off to Evensong. Are you coming, Laura?
No, I have a headache.
Oh, do you? Not too much animation, I fear. Well, Mr. Finn, will you see me across the park?
With the greatest of pleasure, Miss Effingham.
Finn.
Barrett.
Miss Effingham?
Another Sunday visitor. Well, Mr. Finn, we must fly from contamination. Mr. Finn, Laura tells me you're going down to Willingford to hunt with Lord Chiltern.
Yes, may I take him any message from you?
Oh, no, Mr. Finn. Absolutely none. Oh, but I do have a message for you. Please be careful. But they tell me Chiltern keeps dangerous horses.
I believe it has a few fighting.
I understand Mr. Finn was too diffident to speak in the debate on Thursday.
He was too frightened of making a fool of himself.
Well, several people have told him not to speak too soon.
He must begin to pull his weight, Laura. He must make us sure of him.
Why so urgent, Barrington?
Oh, this reform bill is beginning to turn sour on us. Turnbull and the extreme radicals want more than we're prepared to give, and the Conservatives, of course, want no reform at all. Now, if the radicals combine with the Tories against us, why, it could be a very near thing.
I shall think it very wicked of Mr. Turnbull if he helps the Conservatives to wreck your bill, just because he can't.
Oh, Kennedy.
Oh?
Just because he can't have his own way and everything, it will be sheer pique.
Wickedness and pique are often the stuff of politics, Laura. What do you say, Kennedy?
We had better not disturb ourselves about it now.
How can we help being disturbed about it?
By turning our minds to subjects more worthy of the Sabbath day.
Kennedy.
I understood you to say, Laura, that you had a headache.
Yes, and still have.
Yet you are well enough to receive visitors, but not to attend evensong.
Oh, for goodness sake, Robert, Barrington's my cousin. I thought he might cheer me up.
I see. And do you still need cheering up?
Please don't concern yourself. I'll be all right presently.
I do concern myself, Laura. And I tell you that the use of novels in my house on Sundays is a great pain to me. The text for this sermon is taken from the 27th chapter of the first book of Kings. Feed him with the bread of affliction and with water of affliction until I come in peace.
He went for 2,000 years.
I call that very reasonable. What about the tenants?
Ah, well, there'll be some evictions.
Regrettable.
Lawrence, inevitable. Lawrence.
We could talk later, Lawrence.
Yes, Finney, what's all the excitement? You should know, Lawrence. There's a man called Clarkson, and he's persecuting me about that bill.
What bill?
The one I signed for you last summer.
Oh, that'll be paid soon enough, Finney.
It must be paid straight away, Lawrence. I cannot endure Mr. Clarkson's attentions any longer.
Poor old Clarkson.
He's quite harmless, you know. He can't arrest you or anything there. Well, not while Parliament's sitting anyhow. And you can give him the dodge after that. I very much doubt it, Lawrence. Mr. Clarkson is practically living in my chambers. He arrives at breakfast time. He settles in as though I'd known him all my life.
Yes, he's a friendly old soul, is Clarkson. See, all you've got to do is make him feel at home. Give him a nice spot of breakfast. Tell Goody Bunce to get in a drop of porter for him.
Lawrence, I cannot afford to refresh Mr. Clarkson.
Better still, tell her to get in a drop of Madeira, and then he'll just sit there purring and he won't bother you one little bit.
Men were deceivers ever, 1 foot in sea and 1 on shore. To one thing constant never, to one thing constant never. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and be you blithe and bonny, and be you blithe and bonny, converting all your sons of woe, converting all your sons of woe to hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny.
Very elegant, Dolly, very elegant. Greetings, Madam Max. Thank God for a civilized household. This time yesterday I was at the Kennedys and the whole place was draped in gloom like a coffin. And Kennedy nearly ate us alive because we talked politics on the Sabbath day.
I think Mr. Kennedy perhaps wants his treasure in heaven as well as here also on earth.
The question is, what does Lady Laura want with marrying such a man?
Laura wanted a husband who would give her a position at the centre of politics.
Well, her father gave her that.
Lord Brentford is an old man.
And Mr. Kennedy behaves like one. Everywhere he goes, he leaves a trail of dust and ashes.
Oh, dear. That's all poor Laura's marriage has been, I fear. She's beginning to look ashen herself.
Except, sir, I'm told, when she sets eyes on Phineas Finn.
And who shall blame her for that, Mr. Longstaff? Mr. Finn is a tonic for us all.
Yes, and a damn sight too stimulating. Whenever Laura sees him, she jumps up and down like a jack-in-the-box.
Jill in the box.
Well, Jill in the box. And there's others, nearly as bad. Little Violet Effingham is staying at the Kennedys, and she swept Finn off to the park yesterday, like a tigress with a lump of raw meat.
Poor Mr. Finn.
Yes, poor in pocket as well as in spirit, or so I'm told. I hear he had his chance in the House the other day, Barrington.
Yes, he did, and he quite simply funked it.
Well, I really don't think that he need...
Gentlemen, please. Surely you two do not grudge poor Mr. Finn his place. Such as it is, you know. He won it for himself.
Yes, he did. Smirking and flattering and smarming. We all saw him at his tricks up at Lochlinter last August.
It is possible, Mr. Earl, that people just simply like him. And now, gentlemen, I wonder if you would excuse me, please. I find all this small talk so very tiring. Perhaps Mr. Kennedy is right. We should pray more and gossip less. You know, we are all vulnerable on one point or another.
His Grace, the Duke of Omnium.
Your Grace, you are all too punctual.
Oh, nice to see you, Mr. Finn. Been very lonely this afternoon without you. Now it's getting very bad, Mr. Finn. Of course, you being a Parliament gent, you're protected. But very soon a session will end and you'll have something about this bill.
Tea, sir.
Oh, yes. Oh, another cup of Mr. Finn. Can I have some more muffins? Yes. I have it in my power to be severe. Very severe, Mr. Finn.
Mr. Fitzgibbon has assured me that the bill will be paid.
Assurances ain't coin of the realm. You know that, Mr. Finn. Now, you come and sit down and have your tea. No good starving yourself. I don't require my gents to go as far as that. Now, I've been thinking... Oh, yes. Yes. Now, supposing you was to pay just half this little bill, and I was to renew the other half for another 6 months.
I can pay no part of it.
Bath will be up in a minute, sir.
As soon as you possibly can, Mr. Bunce. Now, Mr. Clarkson, I must ask you to leave me. I have to bath and change.
Oh, don't mind me, Mr. Finn.
I'm pressed for time, Mr. Clarkson. I have business in the house.
Oh, bless you, sir. Business at the house never presses. Milk and sugar?
Mr. Clarkson, I am a member of Parliament.
Oh, I know what Parliament is. Don't put me off with Parliament. I know Parliament, gents, these 30 years, would you believe it? Yes, I've had a Prime Minister's name in here, Lord Chancellor's name in here, and an Archbishop's name in here. Is that to your liking?
Mr. Clarkson.
Yes, and certain newspaper editors are very interested when they know I've got a Parliament gent's name in here for longer than it ought to be. There's Mr. Quinton Slide of the People's Banner. He'd be very interested.
Yes, but he wouldn't be interested in a little name like mine.
Oh, yes, indeed. You've been to Lochlinter, been to Lady Glencora Pallisers. He'd be interested in you, all right.
Oh, is there no privacy?
Not for you Parliament gents. You put yourself in the public eye and you can't expect to take yourself out of it whenever it suits you.
Thanks very much, Mr. Bunce. I'll do that. Mr. Clarkson is just leaving. You show him down if you want.
Oh, no, just not just a moment. I'll just sit here quite quiet and here, finish my tea.
And who's growing up to be a great big boy? My little Flattykin. Yes, he is. And what's he going to be when he grows up, eh? He's going to be a tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, richman, poorman, politician. Yes, he is. He's going to be a dukey-wookie. Yes. Only one. That's a good boy. He's gonna be like his big uncle, yes. Rich and proud and grand and wicked, yes.
And I hope the boy doesn't remember all that.
Remember? You're not to remember.
Mr. Barrington Earl.
No. Earl, I'm afraid your capture's at a domestic hour.
Oh, yes, which is just concluding. My powers of monologue are quite exhausted.
There we are. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Enchanting.
Yes. Well, Mr. Earl, tell me about the grown-up world.
Well, I can tell you about somebody very grown-up indeed. The Duke of Omnium.
The Duke of Omnium? Oh, pray be careful not to commit lèse-majesty. It upsets Mr. Palliser.
And rightly so.
Dolly Longstaff and I were with Madame Max Goesler this afternoon, and just as we were leaving, His Grace the Duke of Omnium arrived.
Was he expected?
Well, he was certainly shown straight up. And Madame Max asked Dolly and me to leave because she was, as she said, tired.
But you didn't ask the Duke to leave?
No. Perhaps she thought that would be lèse-majesté.
Hee-ho. Plenty. Have you been listening to all this?
Oh, my dear, the Duke is always getting fond of some woman. He will to the end.
But there are women and women, and Madame Goesler's a very clever woman.
Oh, perhaps we need not concern ourselves. Duke's always preferred the foolish ones.
Ah, but she's clever enough to make herself foolish to suit his taste.
But she wouldn't like it, Lady Glen. She likes to sparkle, does Madame Max?
Yes, exactly. The lady will soon get bored.
Bored with the Duke of Omnium? Why, Plantagenet, here is lèse-majesté indeed. And from the heir himself. But the heir presumptive, I should add. As long as there are women like Madame Goesler around. Oh, why can't she stick to Phineas Finn?
Ah, she was speaking very warmly for him this afternoon.
Good. I shall have another crush here next week, and I shall positively chain them together.
Oh, no. Finn's going down to the country next week, Lady Glen. Hunting with Lord Chiltern at Willingford.
But Lord Chiltern's an ogre. He killed a man at Newmarket.
No. It wasn't really that. It was more a brawl.
Red Lord Chiltern, they called him, and his horses are even wilder than he is.
Steady, Bowbreaker, steady! I'll break you! Aptly named, that horse. I'd get rid of him if I was you.
How do you find Meg Merrilies? She'll run like flowing water if you leave her mouth alone. If you don't, I won't be answerable for it.
My God, Phineas, they hunt again. No, this way. Head them off.
No, masters, no! Not that way! No, masters! They're not down there, there's a dike! A dike!
What's that fool shouting?
There's a dike ahead.
Dike? It's only a stream. You go first, Phineas. Give her a head and you'll be all right. Damn you, Bowbreaker! Ah! Ah!
I'd like the arrangements just as they were last time, Colin, with the table there, and then the large sideboard there, a group of chairs there, and then, another table there.
Very well, my lady.
Oh, yes, and one small change about the food. Fewer cakes and more sandwiches.
More sandwiches. Very good, my lady.
Go on. What on earth is the matter?
Plantagenet?
Oh, Cora.
I shan't move till it's gone.
I know you should not concern yourself with that. At a time like this, you should avoid all worry.
One can no more avoid worrying in this world than one can avoid breathing the air.
But there's no need to get up, worry yourself out of nothing. Now, perhaps you better cancel all your receptions from now on. Now, let this one be the last.
Nonsense, Plantagenet. I'm much better occupied for the time being. Besides, the Duke of St. Bungay said that my receptions are a great help to you.
Well, so long as you are happy, my dear. You will know when it is time to desist.
Oh, very well. From now on, I shall be as calm and as unconcerned as a cauliflower.
And this time, Cora, a girl?
Another boy, I hope. Then it will be safe.
Safe?
The line will be safe.
Well, how are you now, old fella?
I'll do. Damn fine run.
And some of this.
Damn bonebreaker.
Miss Effingham warned me you kept unruly horses.
How is she?
She's as charming as ever.
I pressed her pretty hard to marry me before I came down here, Finn.
I know, you told me.
I shan't ask her again. Loved her all my life. But I shan't ask her again.
Why not?
I hate going on at people. Damned if I'll let any other man get her.
Squire! Doctor is sent for.
Thank you. Won't be long now.
Thank you, Finn, for putting me out.
That was nothing.
Nothing. It was a damn fine run, and you were still there when I wanted you. Thank God you Irish fellows can ride.
Of course, he'll kill himself someday.
Oh, I think not, my lord. He's a magnificent horseman.
But accidents will happen.
It's already cost him 4 broken ribs and a shattered kneecap.
But you say there's no danger.
And the doctor at Willingford says none.
Oh, I'd like to go down to see him, but Mr. Kennedy says there's no occasion.
Your brother will be lonely, laid up by himself in the country, but apart from that, there's nothing to fear.
Can you go down to see him again, Mr. Finn?
Mr. Finn will have his work cut out up here. We all shall. With Mr. Mildmay's bill to be got through and the people rioting in the streets for the ballot. Time for all good men to close ranks. And time for you and me, Laura, to have a word together. Excuse me, Violet, Finn. I've just had the oddest communication from Mr. Kennedy. That man is totally...
What really happened, Mr. Finn? About Lord Chiltern?
Oh, he came to grief at a stream. Luckily, I was there to help him out.
There is a more exciting account come up from the country. They say you leapt over a raging torrent and took on a mad horse single-handed.
Lord Chiltern was riding a brute that no one should ever have ridden. There was never any danger in it for me.
Oh, you are modest, Mr. Finn. I think you behaved very bravely. I'm so glad.
He talked about you, Lord Chiltern did, the day before the accident. He said he would be very angry with any other man who might presume to address you.
He had no right. Who is Lord Chiltern to discourage my suitors?
That's what I thought. Miss Effingham... Violet.
If you go on like this, Mr. Finn, I shall have to report you to my Aunt Baldock. But her revenge will be terrible. I think you'd better go before you say something really foolish.
I shall go if you wish.
I do. And yet, I shall be so pleased when we meet again.
When might that be, Miss Effingham?
When chance dictates. Oh, I think it's so much nicer and easier, don't you think, to leave these matters to chance. Well, goodbye for now, Mr. Finn. Mr. Finn has an appointment. What did your father want?
Mr. Kennedy's been raising the question of my dowry.
But I thought you were to go to him without one.
He's now asking about its payment. I think something must have happened to annoy him.
Well, Mr. Finn has happened to annoy him. Well, you have a certain way of looking at that young man, Laura, which would give no comfort to a husband.
Mr. Finn's my friend, and my husband's. I sometimes think it's you, Violet, who looks at Mr. Finn in the manner you speak of.
Well, I am decidedly partial to Mr. Finn.
I suppose you don't mean to fall in love with him.
Well, if I do, I'll be sure to give you notice.
It's time we went home. Or Mr. Kennedy will wonder what's become of us. I hope we meet no rioters.
Oh, nonsense, Laura. These are nice English rioters. But they're far too respectful of their betters to come near you or me.
speak for all true Englishmen.
The new reform bill, which this government proposes, seeks, among other things, to extend the suffrage and to reduce the number of boroughs which are controlled by privileged men. But, as I have previously indicated to this House, we are making no provision whatever for any system of secret ballot. Is it because we feel that men, free men of a quality fit to vote, should have the proper courage of their own opinion? Yeah. And let me tell you flatly, Mr. Speaker, sir, that in this matter, I refuse to be cowed either by rioters outside this House or radicals within it.
A vote from Thames to Tees, from Pembroke to the stump of Boston. The cry is for free citizens a free vote, and the only free vote is a secret one. If any member here have any doubt as to the temper of the people of this country, let them hark to the shout of those massing from Chelsea to the Fleet. No ballot, no bill.
Mr. Speaker, sir! A sane man will close his ears to the rant of demagogues and reason somewhat as follows. It may be that a sane man will tell himself the government is wrong to refuse the ballot. But even if this is so, the fact remains that what is offered is both important and profitable. So why reject it? A sane man will take what he can get now and return to ask for the rest later on.
Speaker, it falls to the Exchequer to detail those facts. And this consideration must be decisive. No mechanism exists in this country for conducting a ballot, and none can be devised in the foreseeable future without calling upon financial resources, which this country cannot spare.
Mr. Speaker, sir! Mr. Speaker, sir, your old men shall dream dreams and your young men shall see visions. That is, your young men shall see visions and your old men shall dream dreams.
We must see him through.
What I mean to say is that visions, no matter how bright and promising, may be misleading, like will-o'-the-wisps. Wills of the wisp. Will-o'-the-wisps. What it comes down to, Mr. Speaker, sir, is that Mr. Turnbull is a will-of-the-wisp.
Order.
That is the honourable member for
Wolverhampton Potteries.
Thank you, sir. For Wolverhampton Potteries is a will-of-the-wisp. And that unless he hastens more slowly, neither he nor we shall arrive.
Am I right, honourable colleague, to assert that thousands are massing in the streets of London to make it plain that they will no longer
Our
be
speakers
fobbed
will
off
be as
with
brief,
evasions?
so that we may
These,
divide
in
and know
my
the
view,
worst.
You think we shall lose? Right-minded person, pure,
I think the
unadulterated
riots may
rubbish.
just turn it against us.
And so it must be.
No bill! No way! Keep back! No ballot! No bill! Keep back! No ballot! No bill! No ballot! Let it go! It's a government of fingers! No bill! No ballot! No bill! I'm just heard that the government has got its bill through!
close thing.
Very close. I can't stand on that. Hero to the crowd.
The mob, you mean? I hope he doesn't get home till 3 in the morning, that he dies of hunger.
He knows all about that, Phineas. He's had a meal at home before he left. And I'm sure if you searched his carriage, you would find it stacked with sandwiches and sherry.
I trust that you will obtain all your just demands.
But the government can't say it's smart. You cut them down the sides. I'm going to shake him by the hand, so I will. No, you be careful.
Let the carriage get away. Hey, you. Get away from this.
I didn't want to shake his hand.
Mr. Phineas. Mr. Phineas!
Huh? What is it, Mrs. Bunce?
It's Bunce, sir. Oh, I've been up, waiting and waiting. And one of those friends of his just come and told me he's been took in.
Huh?
By the police. Oh, it's all those politics and unions and shillings a week. I knew no good would come of it. And those votes and ballots, what no decent man ever ought to be mixed up with. And now he's been taken off and taken in. Oh, Mr. Phineas, what's to become of me?
No, Mrs. Bunce. Shh. Now try and remember, did Bunce's friends say where he'd been taken?
The police office.
Which police office, Mrs. Bunce?
Westminster.
My name is Phineas Finn.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm a member of Parliament.
Indeed, sir.
I come to inquire about a man called Bunce. Mr. Bunce, whom I believe you're holding in the cells here.
Yes, that's so, sir. One of 36 men or more held for breach of peace outside of Parliament.
I'm sure Mr. Bunce committed no breach of peace. He's my landlord. He's a very respectable man.
So respectable that he was trying to enter Mr. Turnbull's carriage with a threatening demeanour.
That's just the whole point. Mr. Bunce admires and supports Mr. Turnbull. He couldn't have meant any harm.
Well, that's for the magistrate to say in the morning, isn't it, sir?
Sergeant, what exactly are the charges?
Breach of peace, like I said, sir.
I am also a barrister, Sergeant. Now, what are the grounds, the specifications? I'd like to see them.
Well, charges just been made out, sir.
You mean I can't see them yet?
No, not just now, sir, no.
You mean to tell me you fellas sits in on a householder for over 3 hours without having proper charges framed against him?
There was too many of them, sir. 4 to a cell, and we couldn't tell which was rubbish and which wasn't. We didn't have time to sort them out.
The fact is, Sergeant, you have held a man without charges. Now, you know as well as I do that if I went and roused a judge, and I know 1 or 2, I could get a writ for Mr. Bunce's release just like that. Though it wouldn't be the end of the affair for you, Sergeant.
And you wouldn't be too popular, sir, rousing a judge at this hour of the morning. Just for your landlord.
Sergeant, we neither of us want any unpleasantness. Rather the opposite. Now, we know the sensible thing to do, you and I, to save everybody trouble. and to do right by an honest citizen.
Well, if you put it like that, sir. I'll put it like this.
I knew I could rely on your good judgment, Sergeant.
Oh, and I thought I could rely on yours, sir, but... Now I see I was right, sir. Thank you. Constable Kershaw! Fetch Mr.
Bunce.
Bunce up from the cells. Well, it was very lucky for me you came along, sir.
Indeed.
Oh, yes. I mean, we might have made a terrible mistake, sir. If it hadn't been for a gentleman like yourself. To explain it all. Satisfactory.
Oh, for myself, Kennedy, I'm very glad you've accepted, particularly with this present trouble. Your standing's very high with the public.
So, Turnbull and his merry men voted against you, but you won the debate on the Speaker's casting vote. Where's the trouble in that?
In a matter of this importance, we must have a solid majority, Dolly. The Speaker's casting vote does not give us proper warrant to go ahead with a new reform bill.
So, you drop the bill and we don't have any reform. That's quite all right by me.
But not all right by the country, Dolly.
No, the issue is so serious that there will have to be a general election.
They said by this morning that the riots had died out completely.
The British people dislike riots and seldom sustain them for long.
The fact remains, a significant number of the people want more reform than we are prepared to give them.
Indeed.
Oh, Mr. Monk will tell you. We shall have to go to the nation.
But not before the end of the session. We can stay till then on the plea of other business.
So, hang on for a few more months and everyone will forget what the row was about anyway.
I'm afraid not, Lady Glencora. A general election there must be by July at the latest.
Isn't indeed some gesture we must make at once. Oh, my dear, there are going to be some changes.
We're going to shuffle the pack.
Push out a few old faces and bring in some other old faces.
Oh, and some new ones, Dolly, to show real penitence.
Well, what about Finney here?
Don't be frivolous, Dolly. We need men of substance. Kennedy, for example. He's been offered the Duchy of Lancaster.
I seem to remember you saying that Kennedy liked his independence.
In the present circumstances, he feels it's his duty to accept.
Well, it's only to put on a good show in front of his wife before Finney cuts him out.
That's enough, Dolly.
Mr. Finn?
Well, Mr. Finn, I expect you're glad to have made a start in the House.
You know I made a terrible ass of myself.
Oh, no more than many other men do when they speak for the first time. Now that you have started, well, you certainly improved.
Haven't got much time for that, have I? They say on all sides there's now going to be a general election.
Well, not till the end of the session.
Well, that's soon enough. I heard from Ireland this morning. Lord Tullow wants his borough back for his brother.
Oh, there are more seats than Tullow, Mr. Finn. Excuse me.
More expensive ones.
Oh, look around you, Mr. Finn. Look around while you still have time.
One of the things that I like so much in the winter is the Spanish riding.
Lawrence, about that bill.
Finney, old chap, I am sorry. I missed your speech.
There we are. Now, come and sit down.
How did you find Mr. Finn?
Oh, Marty, he's rather depressed. He's going to find it difficult to find a seat at the election. Now, sit down.
Don't fuss. And him so promising, everyone says. How did you find his maiden speech?
It's exceedingly silly, but he's got certain powers of attack.
Don't you understand, Lawrence? I'm in trouble enough as it is without having Clarkson round my neck like an albatross.
I told you, Finney, to get in some Madeira.
He's eating me out of house and home as it is. It can't go on, Lawrence. It isn't kind of you, it isn't fair, and it isn't honest.
Yes, I know, Finney. You're upset about your speech, but you really must learn to have patience.
My patience has run out.
Dolly, my dear chap, I'll die if I don't have to carry it.
Mr. Finn, at last. Oh, but how sad you look.
I made a prime fool of myself in the House last night. I'll have lost my seat before I've time to make up for it.
Don't be foolish, Mr. Finn. You have all summer long to make the chamber ring with your speeches.
Yes, but after that, when the election comes.
Ah, well. Of course, I cannot say about that. But you have a lucky face, Mr. Finn. and a most attractive one. Why don't you try smiling a little? Open your mouth. Perhaps someone might drop a plum into it.
He had the courage to call Mr. Turnbull of Wolverhampton Potteries a will-o'-the-wisp.
Will of the wisp. Sounds rather poetic.
But he had some difficulty in expressing himself.
Uncle Planty said he did show certain powers of attack.
What did you think about the speech, Robert?
I thought very little about it. And I suggest you should do the same.
Do you mean the speech was bad?
I mean, Laura, that you concern yourself far too much with the activities of Mr. Finn.
Mr. Finn, Robert, has just saved my brother's life.
Those hunting stories are always exaggerated. Chiltern was probably drunk.
Now you've been given a place in the cabinet. Now you've a chance to be a bigger man. A certain enlargement of mind and of heart might become you.
Do you complain about my qualities of mind and heart? Have they in any way altered since you promised to be my wife?
Yes. My father tells me you're now asking for my dowry.
I'm only asking for what belongs to me.
But you agreed.
I agreed to wait. And I have now waited long enough.
You can't possibly need the money.
By God's law and man's, I'm entitled to it.
Robert.
The Kennedys are getting more quarrel. Well, the promotion's brought no happiness there. For the love of heaven, Plantagenet, what you want with a canting fallacy like that in the cabinet?
He has a very good name with the public.
Oh, well, if it's good at his job, then it's good for something.
Maybe, Glencora? Mr. Finn. Yes? You are going down to the house? Yes. Then I will walk with you, if I may. Of course. And speak a word with you as we go. I'm aware, Mr. Finn, that you were a friend of my wife's before I married her, and that you are somewhat of a favourite in her family. Nevertheless, I must ask you not to visit her on Sundays.
I beg your pardon, Kennedy.
Mr. Finn, you are, I believe, a papist.
I'm a Catholic.
And therefore lax in your observance of the Sabbath day. Now, I care not how you endanger your own soul, but I will not suffer you to corrupt the soul of my wife.
For goodness sake,
in the name
man.
of the living God, sir, I forbid you to consult with my wife on the Sabbath day.
So, no permanent damage?
The doctors say not.
May God bless you.
Amen.
Why, Mr. Finn, what a paladin you are. But you succor men in distress instead of maidens.
Well, that's my bad luck.
Well, the other will come in time, I expect, and then you shall get your reward.
Violet, please stay and take care of Mr. Kennedy. My father wants to thank you in person. I'd like to take you to him at once.
Before you go, Finn, any anger there was between us on that unhappy occasion must be forgotten now.
With all my heart.
And, of course, you will join us at Loughlinter for the Easter recess?
Laura. Well, well, Finn. So you see I'm back again.
I'll go and find Papa.
They tell me that you saved Kennedy from the garrotters.
Got there just in time.
Fool.
Should be garroted yourself.
No, no, no. Where would we be without a new Chancellor for the Duchy of Lancaster?
We'd be thinking up lies to put on his tombstone.
Carving up his money, that's where we'd be.
So I'm to thank you again, Mr. Finn.
I'm glad to be of service, Lord Brentford.
And now we may be of service to you.
I understand Lord Tuller has withdrawn his support. You can't stand for his borough at the general election.
Oh, I can stand all right, my lord, but I shan't get in.
Precisely. And how would you care to stand for the borough of Brentford? I promise you, you won't be opposed. It'll only cost you a couple of hundred.
I have no right to such a favour.
That is for me to judge.
But after all, Lord Brentford, I belong to we both belong to a party that proposes to do away with boroughs such as this.
Yes, I've no doubt they'll do away with mine before long. In the meantime, do you want it or not?
Please, Mr. Finn, you must continue in the house.
Thank you, my lord. I accept your offer with gratitude.
Very well. I'll let my people know next time I'm down there. They'll know what to do.
All of which brings me, Mr. Speaker, to one question. Should the Liberal Party be returned with a majority in the general election this July, what programme of reform does it propose to adopt?
I venture to answer the honourable member for Wolverhampton Potteries very briefly. Should the Liberal Party, which is incidentally the party of the honourable member, retain its majority, it shall see fit to pursue its existing policies.
Oh, no.
That is to say, we shall not legislate for the ballot. We shall substantially increase the suffrage and also do away with spurious boroughs. Such boroughs, that is to say, as house too few voters to warrant their returning a member of Parliament solely in their name. Or rather, to speak frankly, solely in the name of the landlord or proprietor who controls them. On the last point, the following observations are in order.
Very clear and sensible, Mr. Finn. Not so difficult, you see.
I knew you'd find your feet in time.
I felt rather odd about denouncing rotten boroughs when I'm sitting for one and have accepted another.
You may as well take advantage of them while they still last.
Yes, we must use the methods of the time, Mr. Finn. However keen we may be to reform them. You coming up to Loughlinter this Easter?
Ah, yes.
Good. I look forward to another game of chess.
Mr. Finn, Quintus Slide. Quintus Slide, Mr. Finn, of the People's Banner.
Oh, yes, Mr. Slide.
We see you as a promising young man, Mr. Finn, as coming up in the world, and all by your own efforts. Now, we like that, Mr. Finn, and the People's Banner would be proud to assist you with its backing.
I'm very grateful.
But there is just one little thing first. We want you to take up the ballot.
You must have heard me this afternoon, Mr. Slide. I am committed to opposing the ballot.
Yes, indeed. But you side with Mr. Turnbull and speak out for the ballot, and the People's Banner will speak out very strong for you.
And if I don't?
Then we'll be speaking out against it. Not just as a politician,
I have
but in
nothing
all
to fear from you.
Not yet, perhaps. Though a little bird did whisper that you might be rather heavily embarrassed over a certain financial transaction.
I think so that you are impertinent.
And another little bird, Mr. Finn, was whistling away about a certain lady's husband turning up nasty.
Mr. Kennedy is one of my...
There you are, you see. Guilty conscience. Sooner or later, Finn, we get something on everybody. And don't think that God has made an exception of you.